Hello, everyone. Nick Boston here from Numbers Executive in Melbourne. I hope you're all surviving COVID restrictions. Certainly here in Melbourne, we are very ready to get out of our houses and back to some sort of normal way of life. I wanted to shout out today about an opportunity we are working on in Melbourne with an infrastructure fund. We're looking for an investment analyst to join this fund. It's an established fund and it's got a significant portfolio of assets under management and an appetite to continue to purchase or acquire new assets too. Numbers Executive has done quite a few mandates in this space in the past, so we know that they're great roles and we can sort of speak quite passionately about them being good career moves for anyone that's maybe sitting in an investment bank, a transactions team in a corporate finance team in an accounting firm, or maybe an advisor or other investment fund. Maybe you're in another investment manager that the portfolio of assets isn't as large, or potentially you're not destined to do as many transactions. As an investment analyst, you will be involved in sort of three prongs: the acquisition or the evaluation of new assets to put into the portfolio. So you might be evaluating an airport, a portion of a toll road, a wind farm, another sort of core plus style asset like a data center or a land registries asset or something like that. So you'll get involved in supporting work streams within the acquisition process or the evaluation of that acquisition. So whether that's modelling or commercials or something else altogether. That's quite exciting. The second prong is you'll be involved in the ongoing, what I call sort of financial management of those assets, better known as asset management. So, on a quarterly basis, you'll be looking at the assets in your portfolio and saying, right, what are they worth this quarter versus last quarter? And you'll be supporting a sort of formal valuation process in order to determine where the fund's value sits. So that's quite exciting, and again, deals with sort of stakeholders throughout the business and externally. In addition to that, you might support financing processes. So you have assets in the portfolio that either need to be financed or refinanced. So going through that, working through the commercials with banks, that's all pretty exciting stuff as well. And in addition to that as well, you might support some of the management responsibilities, or at least supporting or reviewing or sitting in on board meetings and actually summarising what the board is saying and trying to communicate that back to your directors internally. So, somebody who's got a strong financial modelling background coupled to strong qualitative skill set is imperative for this role. The final prong is that there are ongoing funding activities, and you may also be involved in either supporting capital raising for the fund to institutional investors, or potentially even some of the reporting processes back to those investors that sort of provide information on how the returns of the funds are going. So it's a really fantastic role, lots of coverage across different parts of transactions and more operational style duties and funding duties, and again, best suited to someone who's come from that sort of transactions background, who brings strong academics in a sort of commerce or related degree, ideally sort of working on some sort of postgraduate, although not essential. Someone who's a very strong financial modeler, but also is comfortable dealing with stakeholders at all levels, and good at actually putting their thoughts down on a slide or in writing, and sort of communicating that effectively to various stakeholders. Again, it's sort of at that 1 to 130 mark plus a bonus. We can talk a bit more about bonus with people that are more interested in the role. I can sort of talk more directly. See the link below for further info, or direct message me if you have any queries. Thanks so much for your time. Bye.